We went back to the 29 interview of Andrew in the light of the Epstein files and in the light of his arrest in February on suspicion of misconduct in public office. We've retrieved 3 short clips previously on broadcast. We're going to show you them now. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor has denied any wrongdoing. In the first clip, he's asked about what Virginia Giuffre says happened at Ghislaine Maxwell's house in London in March 2001, where she claimed the abuse began in the bathroom before moving to the bedroom.
She says she had sex with you on the bathroom floor in that house.
I've never been into the bathroom, so I don't know.
Did she mistake spending an evening with a senior member of a royal family?
Quite possibly.
Do you think she's lying or confused?
I'm afraid to say I don't know. And I'm not in a position to be able to answer that question.
On the same evening, Virginia Giuffre said, I'm just going to tell you that everybody here is kind of sighing and, sighing in resignation or whatever. You can describe your own feelings in a moment. But on the same evening, Virginia Giuffre said the former prince had danced with her at Tramp nightclub and he'd been sweating profusely. In the Newsnight interview, he said it was almost impossible for him to sweat because of an overdose of adrenaline during the Falklands when he was shot at while he was serving. The next clip gives more detail.
In '82, it was the second attack, and I remember seeing a shell being fired from a ship, and I remember it being on a steady bearing for a period of time, and that whilst you're flying a helicopter and you're looking out of the window and you see as it were, not quite your death, but you see it coming towards you. That was the point at which I, as it were, I had what I would describe as the most amazing adrenaline rush, because I knew that what I was supposed to do was to turn towards it, but your reaction is actually to turn away from it rather than to turn towards it, because what you do is you close the bearing, which therefore means that it will probably miss you. And actually, when it got to a point about halfway, I suddenly started seeing what was on a steady bearing start to open. So I knew it wasn't going to hit me, but at that stage, I'd had enough adrenaline pumping through me to last me a lifetime.
Finally, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor gives an explanation as to why he was no longer the UK Special Representative on Trade. You may remember he held the role between 2001 and 2011, giving him privileged access to senior government and business contacts right around the world. He stepped down from the role in 2011 amid scrutiny over his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor has always rejected any wrongdoing in his associations with Epstein and denied any personal gain from his role as trade envoy. This is what he said to Newsnight in 2019.
So after I finished with my time as special representative, and that was because we wanted to try and spread the load a bit, because it was too much on me, and our responsibility as a family is to support the UK and to support what the UK does around the world. It was getting too much like one person was doing it, so we tried to spread the load so that other people took it on.